The Rapala Original Floating Minnow F-7 is one of those rare lures that has stayed relevant for decades because it just flat out catches fish. At 2 3/4 inches long and about 1/8 of an ounce, it sits in that perfect sweet spot. Small enough to appeal to pressured or picky fish, yet substantial enough to trigger strikes from aggressive predators like bass, walleye, trout, and even pike. To get the most out of this iconic bait, it helps to understand the subtle techniques that bring its action to life. One of the most effective ways to fish the F7 is with a simple twitch pause retrieve. After the cast, crank the lure just enough to get it moving. Then give it a quick snap of the rod tip, followed by a short pause. This pause is where the lure shines. Because the F7 is made of a buoyant balsa wood, it slowly rises when you stop reeling, imitating a wounded baitfish that's struggling to stay upright. Predatory fish are conditioned to attack vulnerable prey, so most of your strikes will come during that brief moment of weakness. Adjusting the timing based on water temperature, longer pauses in cold water, and tighter, quicker movements in warm water can be very effective. The F7 also performs best when paired with a light line. Using that 4 to 8 pound test mono or fluorocarbon allows the lure to wobble freely and keep its natural tight swimming action. Heavier line restricts the movement and can make the lure behave unnaturally, especially in clear water. If you're targeting spooked fish in ultra clear water, dropping down to 4 pound test can dramatically increase your success, although catching those big fish might be a little harder. Location matters as much as presentation. This lure excels in shallow water where real minnows are naturally present. Casting along shorelines, weed edges, riprap, docks, and creek mouths will put the F7 where predators are actively hunting. Because it rides just under the surface and floats when paused, you can work it confidently around structure without constantly snagging the lure. Another often overlooked technique is adding a stop and rise near the end of your retrieve. Fish frequently follow a lure without committing, and a final twitch followed by a slow rise can trigger a last second reaction strike that's right where the boat is or on your shoreline. Many anglers are surprised to discover just how many hookups happen in the final few feet. Finally, choosing the right color can make all the difference. Natural patterns like silver, black, or gold black are perfect for clear water, while louder colors such as fire tiger, perch, or gold fluorescent red can excel in stained or low light conditions. Matching the forage in your area can dramatically improve your success. With these techniques, the Rapala Original Floating Minnow F7 becomes more than just a classic. It becomes a constant, a consistent, and a confidence building fish catcher.